Hello. Welcome to the class of Construction Equipment Installation Project. In this video, we are talking about the domestic water supply system installation. Mainly includes the following two aspects. First, water supply network laying method. Second, water supply system installation process. First, laying method of water supply network. According to the different requirements of beauty and health, the laying of water supply pipes inside the building can be divided into open and hidden installation, as is shown in the picture. This is the open installation and hidden installation. Open installation means that the pipeline is exposed and installed along the wall, beam, column, or under the ceiling, etc., which is suitable for general civil buildings, production workshops, or public buildings with low construction standards. The advantages of open installation are low cost, convenient installation, and maintenance management. The disadvantage is that the surface of the pipeline is easy to accumulate ash, dew, etc., which affects environmental health and room beauty. Hidden installation refers to the hidden laying of the pipeline, such as laying in the pipe trench, pipe groove, pipe well, special equipment layer, or laying under the roof of the basement, or in the suspended ceiling of the room. It is suitable for high construction standards or high production process requirements. Advantages: good sanitary conditions, beautiful room. Disadvantages: high cost, high construction requirements, maintenance and management inconvenience. Second, water supply system installation process. The installation process of the water supply system includes installation preparation, support production, installation, prefabrication, dry pipe installation, riser installation, branch pipe installation, pipeline pressure test, pipeline flushing, pipeline anti-corrosion and insulation, piping water. Installation preparations are as follows. Get familiar with the drawings carefully. Make technical preparations according to the construction method of the construction plan, and cooperate with the joint review of the drawings and other related contents. Appropriate work sites, work sheds, and materials should be arranged on site. Water and electricity connected, and necessary firefighting facilities should be set up. Prepare the appropriate tools and materials. Materials must meet the drinking water sanitation standards, and do a good job of inspection and testing of all kinds of incoming materials. The main content of prefabrication is to draw the construction sketch of pipeline branch, pipe diameter, diameter reduction, reserved pipe port and valve position, according to the design drawings. Measure out the exact dimensions of actual installation according to the marks record on the construction sketch, and then preassemble according to the dimensions measured by the sketch. Metal pipes and steel sections that have not been treated with anti-corrosion should be treated with anti-corrosion treatment in time before the pipe is formally installed. Prefabrication and assembly work are done according to the sketch. Dry pipe connection methods are threaded connection, socket connection, flange connection, and hot melt connection. The following picture shows the threaded connection of the pipe. When threaded connection is made, the packing should generally be applied outside the thread of the pipe end, and 2 to 3 buttons should be screwed in by hand. Then, the pipe pliers should be used to tighten the pipe once. The screw tail should be left after tight installation, and the filler squeezed outside the bolt should be removed after the pipe is connected. Various fillers can only be used once in a bolt. The following figure shows the socket connection of the pipeline. The socket connection is to add filler in the gap between the bell end and socket end to make it dense and achieve a certain strength. To achieve the purpose of sealing the pressure medium, the socket filler is divided into two layers. The inner layer is oil hemp or rubber ring. The outer layer is asbestos cement interface, self-stressing cement mortar interface, gypsum calcium oxide cement interface, green lead interface, etc. When the inner filler of the socket is used, the oil hemp is twisted into a braid with a diameter 1.5 times that of the interface gap, and its length should be 100 to 150 m longer than the circumference of the outer diameter of the pipe. The oil hemp braid is gradually plugged into the socket gap from the bottom of the interface, and the end of each lap is 50 to 100 m. Generally plug 2 circles of oil hemp braid, and in turn, the filling depth is about 1/3 of the depth of the socket. When the diameter of the pipe is greater than or equal to 300 mm, the rubber ring can be used to replace the oil hemp, and the operation can be gradually from the bottom to the socket wall, with a twist gouge into the socket. The following figure shows the flange connection of the pipe. When the flange connection is made, the inclined dimension of the pipe and face shall not be less than 1.5 mm. When the flange is assembled with the pipe, check the verticality of the flange. The parallel deviation of the flange connection should not be greater than 1.5 mm. When the flange is connected with the flange, the sealing surface should be balanced. The following figure shows the hot melt connection of the pipeline. During the hot melt connection, connect the hot melt tool to the power supply and start the operation only after the working temperature indicator light is on. When cutting pipe, the end face must be perpendicular to the pipe axis. The pipe section shall be free of edges and burrs, and the connecting end face of pipe and pipe fitting must be clean, dry, and free of oil. Measure and plot the hot melt depth at the end of the tube with a caliper and a suitable pen. When dissolving elbow or T, pay attention to its direction according to the requirements of design drawings, and mark the position with auxiliary signs in the direction of pipe fittings and pipes. During connection, the pipe end shall be rotated into the heating sleeve and inserted to the marked depth. Meanwhile, the pipe piece shall be pushed onto the heating head without rotation to reach the specified mark. Remove when heating time is reached. A straight line, rapidly and without rotation, is evenly inserted to the depth indicated, so that the joint is uniformly flanged. Riser installation. First, open installation of vertical pipes. Unified installation card for each layer from top to bottom, and the prefabricated vertical pipes shall be arranged in layers according to the serial number and installed in sequence. The marks during straightening shall be properly marked, and the height and direction of the swing opening shall be checked for correctness. Anti-rust paint shall be applied at the damaged parts of exposed screw thread and galvanized layer, and temporary blocking shall be provided for branch pipe opening. Standpipe valves shall be installed in an orientation convenient for operation and maintenance. After installation, use a plumb bob for alignment, and cooperate with civil engineering to block the floor hole. Second, riser concealed installation. The riser installed in the wall shall be reserved with pipe groove during structure construction, and shall be lifted for alignment during installation. Fix it with clamps. The opening of branch pipe shall be exposed, and temporary plugging shall be done. Pipe installation. For open installation, properly reserve holes and embedment pipes. For civil construction before installation, if the water meter is installed, the connecting pipe should be installed first, and the connecting pipe should be removed before delivery. After the pressure test and flushing is qualified. When the pipeline is dark, it is appropriate to reserve grooves during the wall masonry, and the surface of the grooves should not have sharp corners and other protrusions. After the pipeline is installed, fixed, and pressure tested, it should be smoothed with cement mortar. The main content of pipeline pressure test is that the laying, concealed installation and insulation water supply pipeline shall be subject to individual hydraulic test before being concealed, and the comprehensive hydraulic test shall be conducted after the pipeline system is installed. During the hydrostatic test, the air shall be discharged completely, and the pressure shall be pressurized after being filled with water. When the pressure rises to the specified requirements, the pressurization shall be stopped for inspection. If there is no leakage at all interfaces and valves, observe the pressure drop within the allowable range until the specified time. Notify relevant personnel for acceptance, and handle handover procedures. Corrosion protection and insulation of pipelines. Anti-corrosion of water supply pipeline laying and installation shall be carried out in accordance with design requirements and national acceptance specifications, and all sections of steel support and galvanized layer of pipeline and exposed threads shall be painted with anti-rust paint. The exposed and concealed thermal insulation of water supply pipeline includes anti-freezing thermal insulation, anti-heat loss thermal insulation, and pipeline anti-condensation thermal insulation. The insulation material and thickness shall comply with the design requirements, and the quality shall meet the national acceptance standards. This is the whole content of this video. Welcome to continue to pay attention to the construction equipment installation project and construction technology course of other videos. Thank you.